What is up, folks? Ncaa 31 here, bringing you the final installment of the 335 stack breakdown. It's been a while, but I want to get this done because I have a good cover 2 tutorial to show you guys. So I want to spit this bad boy. I'm sorry, I'm listening to one of El Presidor's Call of Duty videos while I'm doing this. Okay, focus, concentrate. 335 Bear. What can I say about the 335 Bear? I don't really use this set very often, and the reason why I don't is because it's really compressed. And that wouldn't be such a bad thing if there were, power substitution packages where you can get more beef on the field other than defensive tackles. Like if I could have linebackers in those safety spots, that would be great. But why call this when I can call Oki and use the and turn it into a 3-4 or stack and have 5 LBs on the field? The only time I really use this is because everyone is so compressed, is as a red zone pass defense. Because the field is more compact as it is when you head to the red zone, and if it gets somebody into a passing situation, you have all these guys in a short area. You can do some things, and there's some nice, overload blitzes and some trap blitzes here. But it's very risky on a long field because if someone breaks contain, there's nothing there to stop them, and it's a huge gain. So I use it mainly as a red zone pass defense, or in those in-between areas, 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4 type of, situations. Like Crash 3 here is decent against runs to the left. Okay, if we run a counter that way, you'll see it gets blown up pretty nicely. But if he doesn't get him, you see what happens? That's why I don't like this defense on a long field. I like it more as a pass defense. Like if that linebacker doesn't get him, there's a free alleyway there. But as a pass D, it's not bad at all. Let's run that play again. Crash 3. You have a guy dropping into the hooks, a linebacker, and a linebacker dropping into the middle hooks, and a safety dropping into the curl flat area there to your right. And you have the safety and linebacker working off each other there to your left, as well as defensive linemen stunting to their right. So if I call a pass play,
here we go.
Standard pass, random play. You see there's pretty good coverage there. Only place to go is really the flat area to the left. The wide side curl is going to be covered. The middle is going to be covered. This area here where clicks, slants, and drags are run is going to be covered in ins. I'm patrolling here deep. The only real area to throw to is this side here. What am I going up against? Against this route combo, the drag will be stuffed here for minimal gain. If he throws it here, the linebacker's going to get him. Or here, he's going to be caught there. He takes him and matches his pattern there. That's covered. That's bracketed pretty nicely. So that makes the quarterback pull it down and get smacked. Crash 3 versus shotgun pass. Random play. Always cheat toward that slot. Coverage held up pretty well, and he threw the ball to a guy standing out of bounds. Nothing there but a short gain. Only thing open here was a short flat, really. So it gives you pretty solid coverage everywhere but the to the left. Shift it back over there. Tough throw. Takes a perfect throw to get the ball there. Spread the linebackers out a little bit, shift the line and send them to the right. No one's open. And Heisman cheat there. But you saw that, Ncaa came off, and 9 times out of 10 he's going to bash him in the mouth. Fire green 3. Good wide to the left if your guys don't get walled off or miss tackles. That'll blow up pretty much most shotgun counters before they get started. The right side's pretty vulnerable, as you can see there. But at the left, run stopper is pretty solid. You see to the right's not doing very much. That's just the linebacker making a great individual play. That's Ncaa just diagnosing the play well. Can I get a play going to the left, please?
Ready! Wide 50! Wide!
The left, they'll be toast. Because you got a 2 linebackers and a safety coming in. And if they get by those 2, you got to clean up manually. Again, to the right, not very good. And of course you can flip the play, depending on where you think the run is going to go. To the left, as long as those guys don't get sealed, you're good to go. If they do, you better be able to make a user play in space, or it's going to be a long game. Where's the pass? It's not too shabby. I'm covering the slot as the robber. Outside deep third, you get the corner out there. That looked like a double move. Underneath. Tough area to throw into here. You see how they don't really like this set very much. It doesn't really do much as far as causing pressure unless no one is there to block you. Like there. Like here against an empty set, the safety comes in free. But if the back is kept in or someone's kept in the block, he's going to be picked up. Again, empty sets, pretty effective. Because there's not going to be enough bodies over there to pick up the people coming from the left-hand side. Storm red.
Ready! 59 Philly! Hut!
Got linebackers dropping into hooks. A linebacker blitzing up the middle, and both safeties coming outside. It's an empty set. He's going to get in there. One of them's going to get in there free.
Here we go!
Quick curl is covered. He goes into a hook. This was wide open because I cheated too far in. Gotta watch out for that. Back picked him up. Again, if no one's in the block, one of those safeties is going to come in free. This is a good set to use against guys who don't keep people in the block or 5 wide if you can cover the holes manually. Because someone's going to come in free because the overloads are going to outnumber the offensive line. Again. Mid-plug. Inside handoff. Good for up-the-gut runs. Provide the CPU doesn't cheat on Heisman.
59 Philly!
You have a blitzing middle linebacker and a blitzing outside backer to your right. Off tackle is obviously going to be a weak point. Against toss, it's going to be weak.
Let's go! Ready! Green 19!
Counter, maybe, maybe not. Just depends on whether Ncaa or your middle linebacker can get there before it gets started. If he can't, that'll happen.
Let's go!
Against the pass, safeties are on man coverage. Empty set's going to be a problem. No one comes in the block, it's going to be a real big problem. Someone's going to have to be left in the block one of those guys. Like right there. And even then, mean, back against one of your stud blitzers, he still almost got there. You can do things like widen your line, pinch your backers.
Ready! Red 85! Hut!
Or shift.
Set! Red 18! Hut!
I mean, every time there's just too many guys coming.
Hut!
You're just gonna have to keep someone in the block, period. That's what you want, really. You want as fewer guys in the route as possible. Shift to the left, slant to the left. Just has no chance. Let's do one more.
Ready! Red 68! Hut!
Let's do this.
Set!
Slant the line to the left, shift them to the left. And just too quick for the poor lineman to pick them up.
Hut! Here we go!
Do the same thing to the other side. So someone's got to block them up, or it's going to be a long day for the QB.
Let's go!
Mid plug 2. Good red zone pass defense play.
5! Hut! Let's go! Second 5! Hut! Here we go!
Mid plug 2, good red zone pass defense play. As you will notice, I moved the ball into the red zone and moved the ball into the 20-yard line. If you don't have a lot of space to cover, where's he going to throw the ball here? He tucks it and tries to take off. It's the only place on the field I'll use these plays. Halfback has a little delay, and the safety's just too fast. The lineman is a little bit confused. Boom. Again, it's really nice when you don't have a lot of field to cover. Fire green.
Ready!
Everyone's in man coverage. This one better be blocking.
Ready! Black 98! Hot!
That time one of the backs did block somebody, but he's on the wrong side of the formation. So if a guy's going to keep a guy in the block, just flip the play, and you'll still have an open rusher.
Hot.
Back came in the block, but this time the middle rusher came free. And again, the coverage is only going to be as good as the safeties that you have in man coverage. So that's the 3-3-5 bear. I use it mainly as a pass defense.
And that is a wrap for the 3-3-5 stack as a whole. So hit practice mode, watch the other videos on the other sets. The biggest thing is learning what sets handle what formations the best, and when you need to come out of the 3-3-5 stack sets and go into the traditional nickel and dime sets, which have plays that are, nothing new, pretty much what you see in most playbooks, nickel and dime sets, and you should be fine. You don't see a lot of people playing this defense online, so you should be able to cause confusion. I haven't seen maybe more than 1 or 2 people in online rank games use a 3-3-5 or a 4-2-5, so they're not used to seeing it. So if you learn how to set up your roster, learn how to use the different packages, and go in and out of the 3-3-5 stack and the other nickel and dime and quarter sets, you should be able to cause confusion. So if you have any questions, you can PM me, and best of luck to you. Tampa 2 is coming up next. Take care. Peace.